Hey there, it's Leslie Carr from the Nature of Nurture podcast, here to defend the white woman Karen archetype. You heard it right, story time. So I was recently walking near where I live in Santa Monica, and I walked past a Latin American man, important detail for the story, and he stopped me and he said, "Do you know anything about these white cars?" And at first I didn't know what he was talking about, but he was talking about a Waymo that was nearby, the self-driving autonomous vehicles. And I wasn't really sure what he was driving at, and he just said, "This car has been sitting here for the past 15 minutes," and it was clearly just idling. It's like, "This car has been sitting here and I don't know what it's doing." And I could tell from the way that he was communicating with me that it was making him feel like a little paranoid. And I don't mean that in the sort of pejorative or pathologizing sense. He just clearly was feeling like a little bit worried about what this piece of technology was doing. Was it surveilling him? That kind of stuff. And as we were talking, it was just sort of like the full weight of what he was expressing was really washing over me. You know, we're living at this obviously very challenging point in US history where both, you know, to be Latin American is to kind of have you in the crosshairs of our government. And then we also have this technology, things like, you know, self-driving vehicles and a lot of technology that a lot of people don't fully understand. So the sort of threat of feeling like he could be getting surveilled was really quite serious. And I looked at him and I was just trying to figure out how to be helpful. And I said, do you know how I can help? And he wasn't really sure, and I was wasn't really sure. And then it dawned on me. I said, "Would you like me to call customer service for you?" And he looked at me kind of like, "Oh, would you please? Like, actually, I would really appreciate that." So I went over to the car, got the license plate, etc., called customer service. Chatted with somebody on the phone. Turns out nothing nefarious was going on. The car was literally just sitting there waiting for its next assignment. But I hung up the phone and I explained to him what she said to me. And as we were saying goodbye and I was walking away, I thought to myself, you know, a lot of people like to make fun of the white woman Karen archetype, the white woman that wants to speak to the manager or talk to the people at customer service. But maybe someone feels differently if you feel like a white woman is calling customer service for you. So, you know, maybe try to think about it that way. And while I'm here, thanks to ohwow.ai for this visual image of me as a warrior of the apocalypse.